Hello, everyone. Hello, friends. Thank you for tuning in. It's William here at Allegory Gallery, and I am again actually at Allegory Gallery today. I hope you are doing well. It's a beautiful day here in Ligonier, Pennsylvania. I should have taken a picture, but it's like 70 degrees out there right now. It started off chilly today. It started off in the 30s, and it was very windy. It's still a little bit windy, but it's pretty nice out there. So if you are tuning in, let me know. Let me know you're here. Let me know where you're coming to us from. Um, we like to see, sometimes we get people from all over the world, which is really nice to see. Uh, it's been a busy day. Yesterday, if you missed yesterday's video, I showed you a lot of new beads that we have coming in. So there was some mermaid glass, some galaxy glass. We have some dyed jade. We have some small 2, I think, and 3mm crystal, and then 3mm gemstones, and some polymer, did I say that? Polymer clay beads? Polymer clay beads as well. So lots and lots of stuff coming in, but I did tell you I wanted to get that mermaid glass and the galaxy glass in the online store today for you all so that you can use our coupon code before it expires at midnight. And I did. So all the mermaid glass, those strands, and the galaxy glass strands are all now in the online store, and you can get them if you go to the shop tab in the online store and go to the latest editions in that shop tab. It's at the very top of the shop tab. You can see all the beautiful glass strands that we just added today. So those are in there. You can still save 20% off using TGBE. I also sent out an email today, so make sure you check your inboxes. It's just a reminder that code expires at midnight, and also to let people know that we added those strands to the online store. We also added a few days ago, we added some more metal components that are not from the AG Fine Pewter line, but were from another vendor, and we love them a lot. And you seem to too, because we are selling a good bit of those. So those are in the online store and eligible for the discount. Everything in the online store is eligible for the discount. So I hope you do take advantage of that before the end of tonight. Remember, that's midnight. Well, actually, it's 11:59 p.m. 11:59 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time is when that ends. So I know that's not midnight on the Pacific Coast, right? It's what, 9:59, 9, 10, 11, no, 8:59, 8, 9, 10, 11. There we go. 8:59, so about 9 o'clock on the Pacific Coast is when that discount code ends. So I want you all to be able to take advantage of that. It is our biggest sell of the year so far, and I do hope you take advantage of it because we do not offer 20% off very often, as you know. We generally can't do that all the time. So when we do it, we want to make the most bang for your buck. So we kept adding things all week long. We added some new kits. If you missed the Lovebird kit, that is in the online store. That's the one where Andrew showed how to make it in one of his lives. And in the description of that product, you can also, there's a link to our YouTube channel that takes you just to the spot in the video where Andrew starts demonstrating how to kind of start putting that together. So that is in the online store. We have added the Prayers for Ukraine bead blend, the luxury bead blend, and every amount of that, the retail amount for that goes to help those in Ukraine. It's the World, boy, I just blanked, World Central Kitchen, I want to say. That is, it's Chefs for Ukraine, I think is the hashtag that they're using. So we're doing that, and that got added into the online store. The 7 inspiration kits from the Great Bead the Great Bead Extravaganza. Those are eligible for the 20% discount, of course. We just added the rainbow, the mermaid beads, and the galaxy beads today. I think that's what we've added so far. I might be forgetting something, but remember, we still have, I believe, a few of our enameled pendants. There are a few of the Art Nouveau enameled pendants. There are a few of the Sky Drop Pendants, those are in the online store and eligible for the discount. All of Andrew's handmade artwork is in the online store. Well, not all of it is in there, but everything that is in there is able to be discounted. So you get a good deal on his artwork. Oh, the acrylic rings that we used for the TGBE. That was our big presentation on the TGBE that Andrew showed you some examples of how you might want to use it. Those are in the online store and eligible for the discount. I think that's it. That's all that we could fit in in the time that we had to get things in the online store for you. So I think tomorrow my mission is going to be the dyed jade. And unfortunately, the dyed jade will not be able to get in under the discount times, but I think the prices on those are low enough. I think they're going to be that it's not going to matter. You're not going to miss the discount. A discount's always nice though, right? So let's see who's with us today. If you're here, say hi. Write it in the comments. Say hi. Let us know where you're coming to us from. How's the weather where you are? How's life? How was this week for you? This is a Let's Chat. So if you don't follow us very often, whenever we title these Let's Chat, that means we're just going to chat. We're going to sit there. I will talk and talk and talk and talk until I run out of things to talk about. I will take cues from some of you in the audience who are watching. If you write something down, we'll go off cues for that. Yeah, otherwise I'm just going to sit here and talk for a little while, and hopefully you talk with me. And if you don't, then that means you're tired. You're tired of me, and we'll go ahead and we'll close it up. That's okay too. But yeah, it's been a crazy week. Let's see. Teresa's with us. Hello, Teresa. Marianne is with us. 30 here in Edmonton. Yeah, see, you're cold still. We went up to 70 today. Crazy. Crazy. Cold yesterday. Nice today. These swinging temperatures. It's supposed to be down in the 30s, someone told me, again soon. And our blueberry bush is blooming, or budding, I should say. And so the little leaf buds are coming open, starting to. So if it gets really, really cold, we're going to have to throw the blankets over the blueberry bush. It always happens. I always wait. Once the blueberry bush starts to open its leaves up, there's one last cold, bitter cold night or day coming up. So I guess that's right on time from what I'm hearing. So I'm getting ready for that. Hello, Suzanne and Susan. Thank you so much. Andrew said the new beads are so colorful for spring and summer. They really are. I don't know if you can see these, but if you have not been to the online store, there we go. Look at all those colors. Look at all those colors. Lots of beautiful, beautiful colors in the Mermaid Glass. Thank you so much. I just got an order, so maybe one of you out there are ordering right now. And there's the Galaxy Glass. It's not so impressive looking at it like this, but if you look at the pictures, they're nice. The Galaxy beads, and I showed them to you yesterday, so you saw them if you watched this yesterday. If you didn't, you can watch the rewatch and take a look at those Galaxy beads. They are cool. They are nice. They're flashy. They're shiny. Sometimes you need that bling in your design, right? We talked about that yesterday. Sometimes you just need the bling. Hello, Susan. Thank you for tuning in. And other Susan, I think I will use the coupon code. Maybe that was you. I don't know. Somebody just checked out. Thank you so much. When you hear that little cha-ching, that's our thing saying, hey, somebody ordered today. Thank you. We appreciate that. I love hearing that noise. One, because it's helping. Of course, it all helps. And you need to have money in the bank account to keep going. But also because I know that we just got support from somebody. And that's a little bit of, hey, somebody's out there. Somebody likes you. So I like hearing that noise throughout the day. Hello, Norma. Thank you for tuning in. Suzanne's talking about the bead blend, the Prayers for Ukraine bead blend. It really is, blue and yellow, pretty colors together. And Andrew did a wonderful blend of a lot of different sizes and slightly different colors of seed beads. Plus there are those, and I just blanked on the name. I forget what they're called. They're larger beads. There are larger beads in there. Crow beads, I believe they're called. Crow beads. if I'm not mistaken. So there are, I think, 2 or 3 different sizes of crow beads in there as well. And those are fun. Let's see here. Susan says, after this live, I will look at the Mermaid Glass more closely. Yeah, check it out. The first time there is still some Mermaid Glass from the first time we had it. There are a few left. A lot of them sold out. Some we just have 1 strand of left. And they were longer strands. They were full-size strands for a higher price. This time we have the shorty strands. They're half strands. They're not really shorts. They're halves. And they're about 8 inches long. So they are a true half strand. And I think that's nice because it's a lower price and you can get different colors. We have many more colors this time than we did last time too. So that allows you to get more colors. You know, instead of just 1 long strand, you can get 2 shorts of 2 different colors. I think that's a good deal. I like variety. But if you like the same thing, buy 2. That's all. Let's see here. Andrew said new colors are coming soon. I think he's referring to the ring pendants, I believe. I don't know if that's what we're talking about. I saw an order come through, so I think it's some of our maybe cutouts and ring pendants and some of that. We have new acrylic colors coming soon, I think. Hello, Anissa. Thank you for tuning in with us. We have somebody, Facebook user from Texas. If your name comes up like that, I don't know if this is Brooke. If your name comes up like that, normally you can hit the link in the description of this video on Facebook that takes you to StreamYard.com/Facebook and allow StreamYard to see your Facebook profile. That's all it is. They just want to see your name and photo so we can see it. And they can pass it along to us. But if you've already hit it, some people, it just doesn't work for some reason. I don't know if there's a glitch on Facebook or communicating, but sometimes it doesn't work. But hello, thank you for joining us, whoever you are out there. Hello, Carmen. Thank you for tuning in. Let's see here. Penny is joining us today. Hubby typed this for me to copy and paste. I can't type. Hands and arms in braces. Oh my goodness. Just want to say I'm here. Well, thank you so much for taking the effort and joining us here today, Penny. I hope you enjoy hanging out with us. Susan says, my exciting day included a nap. Yes, I'm that exciting. You know what? I need a nap today. I was up too late last night. I was doing some work from my other job and we were watching a little bit of TV. Andrew crashed last night. So was that last night? I can't keep track of my days. I was going to do a live. I think that was last night. My whole week is crazy. So yeah, I need a nap. I might go home and take a nap, actually. We'll see. We'll see. Hello. Thank you for tuning in. Sweet Pea Gemstones out there. Thank you for joining us. Let's see here. Norma says 69 degrees, but gloomy in central Kentucky. Penny says 30 degrees in Minnesota. That's getting cold, cold. Anissa from Washington State. I saw the product you had demoed and would like a class. Are you local? Are you local, Anissa? I don't know. We are getting back to doing classes in the physical store here in Ligonier, Pennsylvania, probably in May, sometime mid-May, probably about almost exactly a month from now, I'm guessing, is the goal. That's what we're trying to do. It just says you're Washington State. Never mind. I was not even reading the same comment. My mind today is out of it. And would like a class. We don't really do virtual classes, but we might do something. You know, we do demos and we do tutorials and things like that. But I'm not sure which product you saw demoed. I'm not sure. Warmer weather coming next week, says Marianne. Nice, that's good. I like the warmer weather. I don't like too warm though. I'm not necessarily a summer person. I do like the change in seasons. I'm ready for some warmer weather, but spring can hang out for a while. Susan says, I'm not exciting either. Susan, hopefully you will be able to come down when we open classes back up. Hopefully we'll see you more often. That would be nice. Let's see. Hello, Terry. Thank you for tuning in. So Susan says, cool and partly cloudy here. The tulip bulbs I planted last fall are blooming. We got some tulips too. I think yesterday was the first time I noticed our tulips were actually blooming. Not all of them, but a few of them. And of course, some of the daffodils are. And yeah, some of the stuff up at the cottage is blooming. It's really getting nice, right? Really getting nice. That was Marianne ordering. Thank you so much, Marianne. Andrew says it's like a thumbs up, right? When you hear that cha-ching on the, I think that's what he's talking to. What else? What else? What else? What else? Oh, right now, please hit the thumbs up. If you're on Facebook, hit the thumbs up. If you're on YouTube, wherever you are, please hit the thumbs up. That tells all of those places that you like us. And please also share. That really, really does help. You don't even know how much that can help. And again, I think we're down to 60 people only. I think we only need 60 people to hit 1,000 people on YouTube. So if you have friends out there who have not subscribed to us yet, maybe point them our way. Or if you haven't subscribed yet, please go out on our YouTube and hit that subscribe button. We're trying to get to 1,000. That's the first step. Well, it's actually the third out of 4 steps. It's the third out of 4 steps to monetization. We have accomplished 2. We need the subscription and we need watch hours. So we need you to be watching on YouTube. That helps us very much. We're right now at about 1,300 watch hours. We need 4,000. So the first goal is to get us up to enough people that when people do watch, we get up to enough watch hours. So you got to get to 1,000, which is the first step. And then we'll get those watch hours going. We're going to have everyone watching on YouTube. I'm going to start posting on YouTube. Now we can make posts on YouTube. I don't know if you've noticed that. But you can actually do posts like in social media now with pictures and things on YouTube. So we're going to start doing more posts on YouTube and keep you more up to date there as well as our, Facebook and Instagram. But we're really going to be putting some energy into YouTube very soon. And I hope you'll join us. I hope you'll join us there. Terry says, oh, the last day of the coupon, can I order vintage patina and use it? No. I'm sorry. The coupon code is only for the online store. It is not for requests from the physical store. So we can only do that for the online store. It's just easier. It's just easier that way. And we're very low on patina. I think, I don't know, was it you? No, it was somebody else I replied to yesterday, I think, asking for the remainder of the patina paints that we have. We have almost none left. So if you do want patina paints, I can't give you the discount code on them, but I can let you know what we have left. But we are very low. We almost have none available. So I think there are like 5 or 6 packs only left. So if you do want them, make sure you send us an email at info@allegorygallery.com to grab those. All right. Let's see here. Let's see. I'm just going through comments here. Brooke is here. Brooke is on. Brooke is joining us on YouTube from Detroit. Thank you so much. You're only having issues seeing your name during the TGBE takeover. Maybe that's the case. But thank you for watching us on YouTube. YouTube comes through just fine without any extra authorization, it seems, anyway. So thank you for joining us on YouTube out there. Pam is with us. It's a sunny day in Wisco, finally. Nice, nice. Good to have those sunny days, right? Andrew said, I was telling one of the other neighbors we can beat on the porch with Cornelius. Yeah, Cornelius Pepperpot, our old scarecrow, sitting on the porch, hanging out on the porch. Everyone knows our house because they see Cornelius out on the porch. Let's see here. Winter and spring skipped Tempe, 97 degrees for Easter. Yikes. Yikes. Yikes, yikes. Hello, Rob. Whoever you are, you're new. I see that. You're new here. How goes it? It's going well. I hope you're doing well out there too. Penny Van, I shared. Thank you so much, Penny, for sharing. Let's see here. Oh, all right. Well, how's everybody else doing out there? What's going on? What do you want to chat about today? You have anything coming up this weekend? Anything going on? Anything happening? We're going to be busy this weekend. It's Easter, right? Easter weekend. We're going to be open tomorrow. I don't know if we're going to be open on Easter or not. I don't know if I marked it closed or not. Sometimes I have to see. I don't remember what I do from year to year. But we'll definitely be open tomorrow on Saturday. So if you are in town and you want to hang out, come on in, grab some beads. We're going to be here. And yeah, there's, I don't know. I don't know what else to talk about, everybody. What do you got going on? Help me out here. Pam says take the day off. We never take a full day off. Never take a full day off. I don't know if I'll be in the store as much tomorrow, but I'll be down here a little bit. We got our pear trees arrived. That's one thing. We got pear trees from Andrew's sister, Sheila, and her husband, Steve, for our wedding. And see, Andrew says we got to plant the trees. We got to plant the trees, right? We just got pear trees, and we do have to plant them. I don't want to plant them if it's going to freeze, though. We have to check the weather and see what's going to happen. Tomorrow it's going to be mostly rainy. I was going to come down to the store and wash the windows tomorrow, but it's going to rain most of the day tomorrow, they say. So no window washing right before the rain, that's for sure. What else? When will the trees start to bloom? I don't know when pear trees would bloom. I don't know if they'll do much this year or not, being brand new. We're just going to put them in the ground now. They're sitting in a cardboard box right next to me. So I don't even know how many there are in there. So we'll find out. We'll find out. Let's see here. Pam says, I'm trying to clean out my house so I can buy something in Colorado. It's been very tough when you have sad. No, it's been, and all it's been is cloudy and gray. Yeah, seasonal affective disorder, not an easy thing. My doctor diagnosed me with that years and years ago, probably when I was 14 or 15. And I probably do have it to some extent still. I know Andrew kind of goes through it. Gray days are hard for him. I kind of like a gray day once in a while, but not too much, right? Whoops. Tracy said, my workplace closed, but that means I can attend some classes I've been meaning to get to. There's a silver lining to every cloud, right? Absolutely. Absolutely. Donna is working outside today. It's a good day for that here, that's for sure. Terry says, fruit trees are wonderful. Yes, they are. And I'm very excited to see what pear trees we've gotten. They had to get trees for us that are good for this area, right? But I guess there's a variety of them, but they all do cross-pollinate. So I don't know how many are in there, but they're supposed to be cross-pollinating, and we shouldn't have any issues. So hopefully we'll get pears. I love pears. They're one of my favorite fruits. I particularly love d'Anjou pears, but we'll see what is in there. I don't know. I like all pears, really. Pears are good. Your trees are in a box. Yes, they came shipped in a box. Shipped in a cardboard box. Yeah, so I don't know. We'll have to take them out and see what they are and how many there are and where we're going to put them. That's the other thing, figuring out where we're going to put them. Susan, last weekend, went to the first concert in 3 years, a band called Thievery Corporation. This is one of the best shows we've ever seen. Awesome. That's the great thing. You know, I hope we're coming back around to the point where we can go and do things again, right? And be a little bit, you know, not have to be so careful all the time. I know some numbers are still going up. In some places, we're not out of the woods yet, but I hope we are making our way that way. Let's see. Andrew said you can use a spray that random lady dropped off. It works great. There's a window squeegee in that box in the closet from your office. Yeah, I know. I bought a squeegee for the windows that just perfectly fits the pane of the windows. So I'm excited, but tomorrow I'm not going to clean them right before it rains because the rain just makes them messy again. So we're going to wait a little bit. Maybe Easter I'll be down here doing windows. I don't know. Who knows? We don't usually do a lot for Easter. We picked them. See, I don't even know. I don't know. I don't remember. I don't remember these things. Andrew said we picked the trees. I don't remember which ones. You probably did it. I probably didn't have much input. I don't remember that. There's supposed to be 3 different trees. Good. That's good. I wanted to get Asian pears, but they won't cross-pollinate with the others. Andrew says Bon Iver is coming to Pittsburgh. Andrew's a big Bon Iver fan. And so maybe we'll go see Bon Iver in Pittsburgh. Maybe. Iron and Wine is also coming with an Andrew Bird. See, Andrew's got us loaded up. He does not like to go out, though, amongst people. So I don't know, Andrew. I don't know if we get a concert. Are you going to go? Are you going to go? Terry says, I love the tiny dessert type pears. Seckel variety, I think. I don't know. I don't know what those are called, actually. But yeah, so what else is going on in your world? What's happening out there? This is your chance. Let us know. We'd like to catch up. I know we've done a lot of talking, though, lately, too, right? So maybe that's it. Maybe there's not much more today. Whoops, as I knock the stand over. WYEP is doing a giveaway on Bon Iver. That's one of our local stations. There you go. Get in on that giveaway. Rain-X. See, Terry, somebody else told me that I should use Rain-X too. We'll minimize the spotting you see. Somebody did tell me that last year, and it came at the very end of the year, and I forgot that. So thank you for the reminder, because I might have to get some Rain-X to put on the windows too. Someone's out there in Cincinnati picking up their cousin. Nice. It's always fun to see family, right? Donna says, we have hard pears where I live. When they're ripe, they're delicious. Yeah, a lot of pears, you really have to catch them at the right time, right? You have to make sure they're just like that. They're one of those fruits that when they're not ripe, they're like almost bad, right? They're too hard and they're too grainy and just not pleasurable to eat at all. And then you get them when they're ripe and they're juicy and they're wonderful and they're sweet. And then they go the other way really quickly, right? Where they're almost too much and it's just like mush. So yeah, I like pears, but you do have to catch them when they're ripe. Let's see here. Suzanne's working tomorrow. The huge road race. Have to get up at 4 a.m. That's crazy. I'll be just going to bed probably. You'll be waking up and I'll be going to bed. We'll say good morning and you can say good night and that'll be that, right? But good luck on that tomorrow. Trey said you not only have beadnesia, but pear tree-nesia, right? I don't. Sometimes I remember things, sometimes I don't. I kind of remember looking of Andrew kind of saying we need to pick out pear trees, but I don't remember actually picking them out. That happens sometimes, right? The details get lost. Details get lost. It's a nice surprise then when we get them. That's what happens, right? Let's see here. Oh, it's Azalea going. Yes, you are going to pick up your cousin. Yeah, you have to hit that link. Maybe Azalea, you didn't hit that link. But yeah, I heard you're coming up this way, up north. So hopefully we'll get to see you at some point. Maybe. Who knows what's happening? But yeah, come up and visit us too. You need to visit us. Let's see here. Norma says, I sold my tickets to Elton John for this past Friday after waiting 2 years to use them. Just not ready for an arena of 16,000 unmasked people. But I was so disappointed not to go. Yeah, that would be hard, right? I wanted to see Elton John when he came here. But the tickets were outrageous. And I know, it's Elton John. So, and I think it's his farewell tour, right? So I get the ticket prices are going to be expensive, but yeah, that was a bit much. I think they started at $300 or $400 some dollars here, and that's a little bit wild for our budget anyway. I'm not that big of a fan, I like his music, but it's not like I follow him like crazy or something. Now Cher, but I've seen Cher a few times, so that's okay. Let's see here. Donna says, it's strawberry season here. Nice. Nice. I don't think any of our little strawberries are coming up yet. I think it's going to take a little bit longer for us. We have wild strawberries. They come up, and I do love strawberries. I love fruits and berries. That's like my thing. Um, and vegetable. I guess, yeah, I love a lot of food. Love a lot of food. Terry's attempting to organize my craft hoards. I have issues, serious issues, so many items, right? We get it. I don't think we knew, at least I didn't know, how long it would take to move Andrew's studio from the house to the cottage. We were still in the process of doing that. But, it has to be one of those things that's kind of done carefully. We could easily pack everything up and just throw it over there, but that's not what you want to do, right? So, I get it when you're trying to organize those things, and, sometimes you have to mess up to clean up, as my mom always used to say too, and she still does say probably. I just am not cleaning in her house. But yeah, sometimes those hoards become quite large and expansive before you get them all organized, right? Andrew says, I need to take ginkgo biloba for my brain, right? Yeah, maybe, possibly. But, there's only so much room in there for things anymore these days. And I try to remember the important things. So the rest of it can all be a surprise for me. That's okay. I don't mind. Let's see here. Andrew says, maybe we'll go down in May for the Franklin show. Yeah, I got an email about the Franklin show, so I knew it must be coming up soon. I always forget when it is. Maybe we'll make a trip down. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. So he says, yes, I will visit you guys. I'm excited. Yeah, you got to visit. Got to visit. Everybody's got to visit. Susan says, trying to get a group shot of the cats and they keep moving. Herding cats is not a thing. No, it is not. It is not a thing. You need multiple people to get cats all together, right? Hello, June. Thank you for tuning in. Nice, nice. Oh, Susan says, yes, ticket prices for some shows are crazy. Yeah. Terry says he does put on a wonderful show. I bet he does. And, he seems like he has a lot of energy, which is always good, I think. And I'm not saying that the ticket prices are wrong. I'm just saying that for me, and being somebody who doesn't follow him, kind of a lot, I just couldn't justify that, especially if Andrew and I both want to go. That's close to $1,000 with taxes and, all the fees that add up. That's not. We have more things that we need to spend money on than concert tickets of that kind of price. Andrew says, we have a strawberry container. We could plant them this year. Maybe we'll get some container strawberries. That would be nice. Donna lives close to a farm, raising those peaches and apples. I'd love to have an orchard someday, but someday when I don't have so many other things to do, right? Someday when we don't have so much to do, which I don't know if that's ever going to happen. But yeah, I would like to have an orchard and a vineyard to walk through and just, hopefully have other people doing most of the stuff. And I can just walk through and look at how pretty it is and pick some fruit once in a while. That's my rich future goal, right? Make it rich, have a vineyard and orchard of your own that people do everything for you and you just have to admire it. That'd be nice. That would be nice. Oh, let's see here. Pam says, all the big stars seem to have ticket prices outside my budget. If you have the opportunity to see home free, do it. Tickets are reasonable. They advertise themselves as country, but I never feel that way. I've never heard of them. I don't think so. Never heard of them. I'll have to check it out. Liz says, I'm in a big mess right now trying to organize. Isn't it crazy, right? How messy organizing can be. You don't think so, right? You think it's going to be so easy. I'm just going to organize things. There's a place for everything. It's hard to find a place for everything sometimes. Andrew says you're getting like Sheila. Maybe. That's okay, right? Sheila doesn't mind, doesn't seem to bother her. Maybe that'll be good for me too. But no, I do remember a lot. I just have a lot going on, right? I don't need to remember certain things, so they just get popped right out. If I don't need to remember it, I have a phone to remember things that I absolutely need to and put them in there. And, there is a thing we were listening to to the radio, and John Tesh is on, and he always offers these little tips and this advice and all that stuff. And one was about bringing back your memory, because they have shown that using phones and using devices to help us remember everything, our brains are getting a little bit kind of complacent, or a little bit forgetful maybe, because we're not really committing things to memory so much. So they say that you should try, I think he said, for 30 minutes a day, 30 minutes a day, you should try to memorize something new, whether it's a poem, whether it's a sequence of numbers, or, you know, just anything for 30 minutes a day. And I figure maybe I should try doing that a little bit, but I got to find 30 minutes to sit around and try and memorize stuff. But maybe not every day, but I probably do need to start thinking about trying to do that, because, you know, as we get older, I know I watched some of my relatives who used to be very, very sharp and very, you know, quick-witted. And sometimes as they get older, and I know that happens anyway, but they say that routine can kill your memory and kill your kind of your brain power too. And as I watched them, as they got older, they could do less and less physically. So kind of things became even more routine and more the same all the time. And I did see the toll that it took on them. So, and that being people in my family, I want to try to avoid that. So trying to add a little bit of extra something. Sometimes I try and take a walk during the day, or just, you know, something out of the ordinary a little bit. And I'm going to try to add, I think, memorization skills, or trying to memorize things a little bit more. Because things that are committed to my memory, I remember pretty well. But that short-term to long-term processing, not always the best anymore. So I think I need to keep pushing to memorize more things. Let's see here. Diane's packing the RV and hitting the road soon. Good afternoon to you. That's nice. It's nice you get to see different places, right? Nice to see different places. Andrew said, I'm trying to get Azalea to apply for the Touchstone Teen Week. Hopefully she can come up. That would be fun. That would be a lot of fun. Andrew said, I can think of other things to spend dollar bills on instead of $1,000 concert tickets, right? Me too. Me too. Susan said, that's a car payment not happening here, right? Each ticket, car payment. Check, check. There's 2 months worth of car payments down. Andrew says, it'll probably be me being the fruit picker, right? Yeah, it'll probably be us doing all the work as usual, but that's okay, right? That's what life is about, enjoying it as much as you can. Donna says, I have a blueberry bush and 2 huge fig trees. Figs are such weird things to me. Sometimes I like them, sometimes I don't. Sometimes, I don't know, eating them by themselves, I think it's weird, but when they're in things, sometimes they're really good. I don't know. It's a weird thing. And they're also the ones with the wasps, right? That they actually go around the wasp and kind of dissolve the wasp inside. Isn't that what it is? Or is it a fly? I think it's a wasp that pollinates them. Just knowing that some creature kind of got eaten up inside that is weird to me. But they are good. They are good. Tracy said, I won tickets for Alice Cooper. Went to see him in Heinz Hall last month. They required a vaccination card or a $15 quick test. It was a very theatrical show, which is what I learned to expect. Nice, nice. Suzanne says, if I have 30 minutes free, I'm going to read. That's another thing I need to add to my day, is reading a little bit more. I've kind of lost track of that. And so I'd like to read a little more, but I also have to build up my patience. I think sitting down for any long period of time and doing the same thing is really, really, really hard for me. So I just don't have the patience for it. I don't have the, I don't know what you want to call it. But I just have a very hard time being still and just sitting there reading. And I really want to. I really would like to, which is strange. But I'm one of those people, I like to get to the end of something. So it makes me crazy to take my time to read, but that's supposed to be the whole point, is the pleasure of reading. So yeah, I'm trying to do better and take things a little slower sometimes, and forcing myself to slow down, which I make myself crazy sometimes, but I think it's helping. My patience have become a little bit better, not by any like giant amount. Probably other people don't even notice, but I notice it. Pam says, I memorized all the time. You and Andrew come on with the live. Nice. Nice. Good to memorize that. 5 p.m. Eastern time, right? Robin says, I don't even know my mom's phone number because it's in the phone. Sad, right? We used to know. I still know all the people's phone numbers I ever pretty much memorized when I was a kid. I still know their numbers. They don't have them anymore. They don't use them anymore, but I know them. But yeah, I kind of memorized Andrew's phone number, but mostly because we share like store cards and things, and sometimes you need to look them up because you forget the card. So I kind of memorized his phone number, but I would have a hard time. Like, I don't know my aunt's phone number anymore. I don't know my mom's phone number anymore. I know like part of their phone numbers, but that's it. Whatever little part sometimes flashes up when I hit call this contact. But yeah, it's bad, right? So times are changing, and sometimes your brain, your body, your chemistry doesn't keep up with as fast as other things change outside externally. So until years go by and we finally figure out how we're going to use our brains differently with all this information not needing to sink in, I'm sure sometime that'll happen. But right now we're like in this flux, right? This change. And so they say that to help you not lose your mind and lose your mental capacity, to memorize things once in a while and to add newness to your routine. So if you do the same thing all the time, do something new. I know when I do the same thing all the time, I get up, I take my medication, my vitamins, I go, and then how many times do I come to work and think, did I take my medication? Did I take my vitamins today? Because it's the same thing, right? Every day. So they say to try to add new stuff and memorize things. 30 minutes a day, they say. We'll see. Maybe I'll try it. Oh, let's see here. There's another order. Thank you. I've had 2 more orders since we've been on here again. So thank you all out there. Let's see here. Andrew loves figs. Figs have the buggies in them. Weirds me out. Me too, Susan. I don't know how. I don't, that, I always thought figs were weird before I learned that. And then once I learned that, I'm like, I don't know. I don't know about eating these things that just like kind of absorbed a bug inside. But they are kind of good. I like them. The one time I really do like figs a lot is when they are in like those little, I don't know if you've ever seen them, they're like little toasted crackers, and they're really thinly sliced. And sometimes they have that little bit of fig in them, and they're toasted and they're hard little crackers. And I like them in that. I like them in that. Brooke says, I like figs when they are in a Newton. See, I never even liked fig Newtons very much. My grandmother used to have them, and I was never a big fan of them. Fig jam is good with cheese. Yes, it is. I agree. Susan says, my nightly bedroom ritual is listening to music and reading. Yeah, I would like to be more like that. But usually I don't go to bed until I'm like passing out, and then I don't have time. And then I sit up sometimes and I do read my phone, which is bad. But I do. And I should just read. I have like 4 books that I'm in the middle of, or in the beginning of, really, that I started, and I have not read in the last probably month or so, anything really. Let's see here. Let's see. Susan says, I can remember my parents' phone number only because they had it for 50 years, right? If you had it from a time when you could remember things, you still remember it. Susan says, keep active also. I got a garden plot at the community garden. I went down to weed today. Ugh, my back. Yeah, right. That's good though. That's really good. Exercise is good. That is one thing I have added to my kind of daily, weekly routine. At least I'm trying to at least 4 or 5 times a week add some exercise for at least a half hour into my routine. And it does have me feeling better. It does help. It helps with a lot of those kind of obnoxious body aches and pains. Those like sort of the lower end scale of the aches and pains have gone away through exercising a little bit, which is really nice. That's something I didn't quite expect. I thought it was just going to do it for my mental, and to also feel better, healthier, just, mentally feel healthier. But actually a lot of the smaller aches and pains that I used to have go away if I consistently exercise, which is kind of nice. Kind of gives me a reason to do it when I don't want to do it. Marianne says 30 minutes is a long time, right? To try to memorize something? Yes, it is. That's what I think about. 30 minutes. It doesn't seem like a long time until you sit down and try and do it. But probably in the process of trying to memorize something, if you really get into it, probably 30 minutes would fly by. That's what I think. Because if you try to memorize a poem, for example, it's going to take you a while to memorize a poem. So probably 30 minutes isn't really that long. Andrew said the wasps inside the figs are dissolved by enzymes. Yeah, dissolved by enzymes inside. They go in, they pollinate, they die in there, they get absorbed, and they're absorbed into the fig. How about that? Did you all know that? Did I just ruin figs? Janice says, now I don't want to eat figs, right? Just ruined figs for people who didn't know that. Welcome to my world. Welcome to my world. Once I learned that, it's been very difficult for me to do it, to eat the figs. Susan says, the meditation remembering I have to do it. It could be somewhat dangerous if I don't remember to take something or if I forget to take something, right? I'm guessing maybe medication remembering I have to do it. Yeah, you have to do things. You have to do things sometimes. And it's not good if you forget those kind of things, like especially medication, vitamins, things that are important like that, right? Things that are important like that. You definitely want to take them. Let's see. Frog jam is good, Andrew says. Fig, raspberry, orange, and grape. Maybe the G is for something else. That's interesting. I don't know about combining this. That's weird, but maybe good. I've never had it. I've never had frog jam, I don't think. Let's see. What is... Oh. Sometimes if I scroll, sometimes it jumps on me. Let me get back to where I was here. Tracy's heading out to a school play. Have a lovely Easter, you too, Tracy. Thank you so much. Liz says 30 minutes is long. Start with 5 minutes, and if you go over, that's good. Then increase your time. Yeah, especially for us who, are constantly doing different things all the time. Of course, we could sit there and scroll on our phone for 30 minutes and it goes by like nothing, right? But sit down and try and actually do something concentrating for 30 minutes. Our brains have a hard time handling that now, right? 30 minutes back in my childhood and when I was in high school trying to study and memorize, 30 minutes was nothing, right? If you only had 30 minutes to cram before a test, that was not necessarily a good situation. But now 30 minutes feels like forever when you're trying to do something that's highly concentrating. High concentration? I don't know how to say that. But if you're concentrating a lot, 30 minutes seems like forever, right? And that's how it is like now when I sit down and try to read a book or try to, do any one thing for 30 minutes. It makes me insane. I think that's why I jump books, because I'll read one for a little bit and then I'll pick up another one and read another one. But yeah. Andrew says, y'all won't like honey then, right? Oh my. Robin says, that's why I refuse to eat them. Pam says, honey is bee poop. Wait, there was wasp inside figs. They were gross already, but yes, yes. Look up at figs and look up wasps and figs. You'll see. You'll see. Andrew said we got frog jam in the south in Bat Cave. I bought some when we went to Florida, and Azalea and I stopped outside of Jacksonville, but I think I left it at Mom and Dad's house. I was gonna say I don't remember. I don't remember having it. It sounds familiar, but I don't remember having it. But yeah. So, well, let's see here. Andrew says, "Do you want me to ruin chocolate next?" Lots of things you can ruin by knowing how they actually work and what happens, right? It's interesting out in the world. But I do hope you're all doing well out there. We've been chatting for almost an hour. So I'm going to go ahead and say a quick goodbye. Thank you all so much for your support over this whole week from last Friday when we had the preview night for TGBE through the weekend when we had all the TGBE going on. That discount code is still available for you. Let me throw that up here at the end in case you missed that. This is 20% off discount code TGBE at allegorygallery.com. That only applies to things in the online store. And you can get those now. We got lots of good stuff. We've been adding new stuff all week ever since TGBE. So check out the latest editions collection. And I think that's it. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. If you celebrate Easter, I hope it's a great one for you. And I'm not sure if we're doing anything in particular, but we're going to have a nice weekend no matter what, right? Just have a nice weekend. All right. Enjoy it, everyone. And we will see you back here. Should be on Monday. All right. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you soon. Bye now, everybody. Thanks for chatting with us.